We got a time check of 107. So Emily, if we can figure something out in our weekly show that we have an extra 10 minutes of preparation built into our weekly planning. We want to start the show at 1 Central promptly every Saturday and have this starting off a little bit more crisp and clean and pristine. Getting all of our energies off to the right places. So how are we doing, Emily? Are we launching on all live streams? Welcome to the World of Ability Network YouTube channel. You are on with us. We are kicking off the World of Ability podcast show. So Emily, are you live on everything? How are you doing technically?
I think we should be on everything right now.
All right, Emily, then kick us off. Who are you? What are we doing? What is it all about? Take it away, Emily.
So hi everybody. Welcome to the World of Ability podcast show. That is part of the World of Ability podcast network, which, as Kurt was saying, was started 4 years ago. 3 3/4. It'll be 4 years this year, and just a couple months here, or a month actually. I just turned June. Oh geez. So in like a month, it'll be exactly 4 years. The network got kicked off on July 26th, which was the passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act, or the ADA, and was co-founded by Kurt and one of our partners, Marcus Hart. And so about all abilities. Everybody's welcome there. It doesn't matter if you have a disability or not. And I just lost my train of thought. I just got lost my train of thought. But anyway, but all abilities. Then
Ability Podcast Network. And including script writing, which we have hesitance by Emily to witness. Sue has been saying for a year that Emily needs a script, so we will be seeing Emily have a script next week, June, for that next show. But I am pleased, proud of this production of the World of Ability podcast show. It was a collaborative effort with people of other issues and social missions, and it culminated into wanting to do more than what we do these days with the Ability KE Now radio show. That's a collaboration in their formats, and we created this format to be able to do above and beyond what we do Wednesday for 29 minutes. Sue leads that up as a radio show host. A lot of fun we have on Wednesday. This is our Saturday format. We run it as a 2-hour window opportunity where people can go as they please and keep the day concentric with their ideal Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. A check-in with Marianne to see what's going on in Mariana de Mexico. Marianne, do we have you on here? Are you able to unmute? Or do you need more time, Marianne, to be ready?
No, hold on. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you. Thanks for being here.
Great. Yeah, it was a very eventful weekend in San Carlos, Mexico. We had the Tucson Sailing Club sailboat regatta over the weekend. So we ventured down on Friday night, where they had a women's fishing tournament on Saturday, and it was a very noisy tournament. Interactive, but we met some neat people, and they had a day sale on Saturday, and then we went to go down to the marina and have lunch down there. Sorry, I didn't follow up with you guys last week. I explained that this was a busy weekend, and Sunday we went to the El Mar, had a nice brunch, and we sat outside and wine. So it was a nice, great weekend. Glad to be. I am featuring 200 Planet puppets. My book animation movies with sign language characters, and it's by Lucy Lynch and The Perfect Wave. And Suzanne Sims, my writer, and I met for an hour to review the coloring books that you see here. And a little busy inside because it's rough, but we came to the conclusion we're going to make a little, the picture, the corner of the sign language interpreter, and then focus more on the hand of coloring the letters. So that was good information taken from her. And re-edited the books again, so they're uploaded to Kindle, Amazon, Amazon. You can go on the series. Our fourth, Cool Acts of Kindness, and featuring Waterflow the Whale for Leon McLaughlin, the founder of Clean Water Foundation. So we picked out the 10 characters. It's going to be a short book, just like Pono the Hawaiian Pulp. It's going to be the days of the weeks for a summer camp for climate change, about educational things for the children's future, and talking about new weather, air, the five elements, such as earth, Mother Earth, trees, vegetables, vegetation, how this weather change is affecting our world, and also water and air quality erupting, and Hawaii volcano over there, and earth, wind, fire. Last year we saw a lot of fires that were happening. A lot of these becoming homeless, or lots of families. So I create the book, all the five elements. So I'm real happy that we funneled it down. I introduced 30 to 50 new characters in the book, and she's like, it's too much, but that's the creative mind that we have, but we can all put them in there somehow. But we focused on our 10 leading characters, so which would be Waterflow the Whale, Robo Motivation, the robot with a heart, which last couple of weeks ago, Emily, you're so kind to show the videos that I created with Lucy's song, Love is the Only Way, and Rich the Ostrich. And they have songs by Lucy, Rich and Radiant I Am, Love is the Only Way. We're going to feature a bee, Bia the Queen, who sings the song She Believes. And we have a raccoon in a garbage can, and his name is Kenny Cancun, and he will talk about plastics and recycling. He also is hard of hearing. So, we had a great hour to discuss Divine, the leading characters, and the soundtrack, and to make this possible. And we hope to have this completed by the summer. And Leon is, when he joins us, he can tell you about the stores that they're going to be opening up, Galley Hills, California, and also Sedona, Arizona, Flagstaff, Arizona. So they'll be marketing the Kindness series books. So we're working on our project this summer. And oh, by the way, I got an offer from my neighbors down the road to come visit them in Canada. So I'm going to be house sitting while my neighbor goes to Croatia with her husband, who is in slight dementia, functioning, they're going to pay for my travels to go up and house sit with them, and I get to see some friends up there, and who knows, maybe the Vancouver Aquarium will have me come in and do a book signing. So that will be in October. So that was the good news that was happening to me this week. I've never been, well, I can't say I've never been to Canada. I ended up from Michigan over to Toronto. I don't remember, way back in the day. My college roommate that moved to Canada. But I have British Columbia, the Victoria, all up there, which is the south where Leon McLaughlin is. But our paths are not going to cross because of my schedule. And he's going to be returning to Hawaii for his birthday. But we got good things happening. So my editor lives in Hawaii, and Canada is where her mom, she grew up with her mom in Victoria, so she called. So she hopes to come visit me, and we can get the books edited too. So yes, business, leisure, travel, whatever you want to say, helping out friends, and what an opportunity to visit another country. So just got to make sure that, we'll see what the fires up in Canada. Last year, the summer, it's been getting hot here. 8 o'clock in the morning, it's 80 degrees, up to 90 some. And, we just hope that, we are expecting a lot of different climate change happening, especially like 25 hurricanes are listed in Florida, where Barbara Weinstein is. So we got to have a safe summer. We're starting with hurricane season, so get prepared. If you are in a low, sure you have plenty of food, or we're seeing some of these natural disasters, such as these huge tornadoes that are sweeping across Iowa, Texas. I don't know if you guys saw Nick, Banana Nick. He, said he was okay, and it's just going across across the world. So again, I'm excited to start with Suzanne Sims, and I had a great Captain's haircut was a haircut by Darla. I'm gonna have a nice BLT and enjoy the and have some ideas flowing. So, working with Suzanne again on the Acts of Kindness series. Awesome teachers can receive copies of my books from an organization called DonorsChoose.org. And back to school, Hawaii, Subaru donated $25,000. So we hope to get a $1,000 grant from Awesome Foundation for writing this book. But I'm just really excited to move forward with this. And we're going to be featuring a bird, a yellow bird, considered a funny bird, in the Folkmanis catalog, and her name is going to be Greta Thunberg. She's going to be a Spectrum spokesperson in honor of Greta Thunberg over in the UK, who is a climate change youth advocate. And so we've designed, again, some leading characters to, support the youth with understanding about climate change, and with great messages. And again, with Lucy and the Perfect Wave soundtrack. So thank you so much for your time. I don't know if Leon is here. I'm Marianne of Waikiki. I'm the author and Apple game developer of the Acts of Kindness series. Thank you.
You are very welcome, Marianne. Thank you for that great update. A lot of wonderful things things you're doing and a lot of great tie-ins. Emily, I want to bring you in here, and I want you to speak about Leon a little bit. Let our audience know the work that Leon does, and let's get a little heartfelt here. We're very devoted to the Clean Water Foundation. And Emily, what is your reasons why? Why are we so devoted to the work that Leon's doing in the Clean Water Foundation?
It's a very important topic, and not everybody.
Yes, indeed. You're talking about the coming out, and I should have some copies of it this week, and I'll send everyone in the lake. And it's about our projects and doing for the Hopi and Navajo Reservation for Children to have clean, fresh drinking water. Also, the Blackfeet tribe in Montana, and we've been working with Gambia, Africa, going back to Kenya. And I was talking to one of the folks from Kenya who has, and she's helping orphans, and we'll be putting more water units there, along with the water treatment plants that we're working with the private equity companies that Mariana was talking about, who's looking at opening up around 4,000 water, coffee, and juice stores. And we'll have Dr. Emoto messages of water along with Mariana's acts of kindness books for characters with Water Flow to Well, and those guys also hooking up with Lucy Lynch on the theme song. So things are going really, really great. And like I said, now that the Gold Coast magazine, I'll send you guys copies. I just talked to the publisher morning, so I'll be getting some copies of that, sending it out to everyone, which is great. And like Mariana said, in October, I'll actually be in Hawaii, so catch up with her when she's in Vancouver. But one of our people from Japan, Michiko, who's the CEO of Dr. Emoto Messages Water, they're doing a fundraiser in Sedona. So I'll be in Hawaii, Mira will be in Vancouver, Michiko from Dr. Emoto will be in coming in from Japan for Sedona, and we start those stores to open up with the private equity company. So things are going really, really well. We couldn't get it better. What they say, just when we thought it was great, it got even greater. So that's the latest update, and things are going really well.
I see we have Debbie Miller. So how's it, Debbie?
Hi, the sun is shining in Kansas City. Always a plus.
It's rain today.
Yes. So Debbie, we want to real quick into Leon McLaughlin from the Clean Water Foundation, what he's doing across the western side of our geography here. And what do you know about the Water Foundation, Debbie? Do you celebrate it? Do you like what he's doing? Where do you on the Clean Water Foundation, Debbie?
Well, clean water is valuable to all of us. So I actually have my own clean water here in Kansas City, so I'm always glad other people be able to have that same access. About him and his work, it's awesome. awesome. Thank you for doing that.
And he does have communications here on Zoom. Clean Water Foundation WA.org. So there you go. Great work coming to us from out of the state of Washington. Clean Water Foundation WA.org. So check it out, everybody. And you know, Debbie, you're you know, resource kind of in the organization management and, you know, management and taking care of what we got to do at home to protect our identities and to keep what we're doing legal. And when others try to infringe upon our rights or do things against, you know, our best interests, Legal Shield and ID Shield is there from Prepaid Legal Services Incorporated. You want to speak a little bit in terms of what you bring to us here at the World of the Podcast show and what keeps you going every day, that you're excited to do all this happy business networking? We know you do.
Thank you, Kurt. Yes, I'm excited to be here to help people be aware that Legal Shield is here, a great way to keep their identity and access to legal teams in their area. Right now, a lot of moms are getting a little stressed out with sending babies out of high school and getting them ready for college. I know some of my daughters of love are at that point. They're thinking of all things that they need to do to get a child off to college in a few months, amazingly, though so quickly. But for all of their family, having Legal Shield, $1 a day to help protect your whole family is an awesome value. And if they have a small business, they can add that for just 50 cents a day more. But with our identity protection, we also can keep all of their identity safe, because we know how our young people love to inform all their friends what they're doing on all those platforms, which some of them I have no clue about. But anyway, it's
me being a part of the water. Yeah, basically for everybody in the state of Iowa to get together and sitting in on conferences, on meetings, have to deal with the organizations that we have here to Lion National. We have Site Foundation, we have our Hearing Foundation, we have the Iowa Lion magazine, organizations that come to speak, and just so we can all get caught up. Everybody is doing in the state of Iowa. We just done raising, what was it, about $2 to send towards the tornado victims in Greenfield and other areas here in Iowa.
Very good. Great work. We appreciate our Lions for sure. Thank you for being a Lion, Earl, and everything you're doing there at the convention. Good stuff. So we with us today, Earl, also Leon McLaughlin is on here in this Zoom session. He just gave an update with his work with the Clean Water Foundation. You've been on with Leon in the past. Just want to prompt you, Earl, if you can. Let's reflect a little bit on the mission of clean water and what Leon's doing with the foundation and kind of what your perspective is kind of in the world of your life. What do you think on this issue of?
It's a good, it is definitely a good organization to be a part of. And the Lions also work very diligently with organizations and clubs worldwide, because Lions International is the largest civic organization worldwide. And the places that he's dealing with water, there are also Lions clubs in those areas that work with their communities to give back to every single dime they brought into Lions International, solely back into the clubs, and it also goes back into the communities to help in the communities.
Excellent, good insight. Leon, let's have you react to that a little bit in your history with the Clean Water Foundation, everything you've been doing in your, what are your experiences with Lions International, any local club?
Yeah, he's right. Lions Club is an excellent. We did a water project with a few years ago. Hard to get the through the Lions Club. We were able to get solar water units in and set up a school a few years ago in Mexico. They are an excellent organization. Been around a long time also, and it's like he said, they're all over the world, and they've been out like the Rotary Club. I mean, they're the top like humanitarian organizations in the world, along with World Vision. So if you wanted to rank them, you would rank them with like a World Vision, the Peace Corps, the Rotary. They're in that category. Excellent club. Like I said, one situation in Mexico, and they were able to deliver units in the schools that we was working with, and it came through the Lions Club.
Fantastic stuff. So Debbie, how about you? Do you have any history with Lions clubs or Lioness clubs, as it's been, and stuff like that? Anything?
I do not, Kurt. So I'm learning a lot of things from great organizations. Thank you for telling me about them.
Yeah, absolutely. They'd be found at lions.org or something.
No. Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's still a lot of people out there don't know.
Yeah, you can probably go to Lions Club. Just Google it, Lions Club, and you can probably Google it .org, lionsclub.org, and you'll saw the place they're located. They're just like the road, same type of club.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, Emily, we got Marianne coming in and out of here. Hopefully show, we'll see. We got Leon here. We got Earl Williams, Miller. What's next in this Your World? Take it away, Emily.
So, a couple of different to I think a couple of you have wanted to let everybody we are having a July virtual picnic. So if you even have a few minutes to join us, you're welcome to. And part of it is with Easy Expo, a virtual booth platform. So if any is interested in virtual to help promote your business and so on, we can certainly do that. Outside of that, we can do as well. Here, do you want to say anything about the 4th of July?
Yeah, absolutely. It's part of what I enjoy here at the work, where I get opportunities once in a while to do Emily's work for her. And what we did today is we got on with Matt Falk, who is the creator of the platform Easy Expo, and he showed us a little bit about how the platform can help facilitate Zoom meetings. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm going to go to easyexpo.biz/login, and this is something that everybody can give a try. He's got a demo set up here, and we can help you rate what I'm showing you on this screen share here. Shows health/wellness smart show. Doesn't that sound exciting? So here we go. Look at this. He's got the AI network on. Stay Healthy 365. We got a virtual hall, other networks right here. This is where it's akin to I can do the dashboard of the Happy Neighborhood Project, where we can go in and we can find the meeting details and just click and you're in. So June 12th, 4 to 5, entered right there. What it's doing is it's doing a Zoom. It's showing you how it's reading to join a Zoom event. Now, I'm already on a Zoom event, so it's a little tricky to show it any further than this, but that gives you a little healthy demo. That join button is from Zoom.us interface there, and it all connected seamlessly right from easyexpo.biz. So this is the technology that Emily's going to be portraying and showing how it's going to be great to facilitate people to further check out Night Wolf Event D and everything that Earl is doing with his live stream shows. We're actually on July 4th going to be that Earl is going to be DJing on live internet radio going on for the first 2 hours of the day for us in our program. And then Emily's going to come on and facilitate an encore to the DJ services by Earl and give us a little further kickoff event there on Easy Expo and here on this Zoom that we do the World Ability podcast show on. So we're going to be furthering our premiere of the Clean Water Foundation and Legal Shield and, all of the podcasting assistance and training and services that Earl has, including his work towards a podcasting conference this upcoming fall. Whether we talk October or whatever Earl's going to culminate to, he's working on all of that, but stay tuned. We'll keep you all tuned into everything that Earl has available, including a podcast convention and conference expo and whatever else we can make it to be, because we're going to have strides towards a big gathering once Earl gets the facility all lined up. But yeah, July 4th, Thursday, July 4th, if everybody can tell us if they have 5 minutes or more, We're going to have 3 sessions, that morning session, afternoon session, evening session, in terms of the continental United States time zones reference there. And we're doing that to then open it up that people we know around the world can find a time that is a little bit more convenient to them to join the first annual 4th of July virtual picnic by Emily Gulmer, our podcast assistant, scheduler, and VA extraordinaire. Emily's really going to show what she can do being an event planner and host. Way to go, Emily. So we're going to bring you back. And we do have another event coming up, which is going to be in 2 weeks, June 15th. So Leon, if you wanted to visit mutualaidnetwork.org and go into events and get into our Solidarity Summit, and maybe Leon, you might want to consider presenting to our Solidarity Summit the work you're doing in clean water. What do you think, Leon?
I think that would be awesome, Kurt. Definitely.
All right, Emily. So Emily is VA. Are you game to help orchestrate that, be a custodian of coordination for Leon, that we have a clean water presentation for Humans United and Mutual Aid Networks? What do you think, Emily? Can we count on you for that?
Yep, I can get him the link here. Sure, either shortly or for sure. We're done here, but yeah, we'll get that taken care of.
All right, Emily. So what's next on this Your Worldability podcast show? What you got lined up?
Well, just talking about Mutual Aid Network. We have a Mutual Aid Network has a Solidarity Summit every quarter. So like March, June, September, and December. We already have them. So our June one is coming up. So everybody is welcome to join us for that. But also one of our more recent projects that we've kind of gotten into is that we met this guy named Ben out of Washington State, who is a teacher and is looking to build a school, and is having he has a couple different things going on, but he's over. I think the school is going to be over in Bangladesh area, I believe. Right, Kurt? But then he's also looking to build a school with like a sports complex in the middle, like between like elementary school, high school. Kurt, you want to say any more about that? I don't know if I can say much more than that. We kind of just met with him, or met him within like the last month or so. So I'm still trying to get all the details, but do you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, so we're making tremendous progress on that front. Having Emily in the business of building schools and, a multinational pursuit, global enterprise. And we're talking to, again, some of our friends out in Africa who are very interested in the documentation and the journalizing of this already proven success approach, and helping a lot of youth around the world. And out there in the Seattle area, they have a need to take the student base and to more properly have teaching and teachers and classroom settings. And so they're really reaching to the world of educational innovation and looking to make proposals, because they are they're in the midst of, needing tax levies to be considered, and, funding to the tune of, tens of millions, if not, 100 million, or, hundreds of millions, so they're throwing around all these ideas, how to get the Seattle market education up where it needs to be. So Ben is a teacher, is attracting other stakeholders, and they have a tremendous ally that comes from the basis of a sports complex, and looking at how it serves youth from 4 years old all the way to and before we get too far in the weeds and we lose track of this occasion we have here on live stream, let's just take a little commercial break and give a little levity to our friends over at Creatively Inc. So we are talking about Denise Vargas, who has taken on the nickname Diva, DEVA, the first two letters coming from her first and last names, Diva, and she's created an acronym, Dream Every Day, DE, Dream Every Day, VA, from Vargas, Visualize Always. And so today is a global holiday celebration. I don't know if it made it onto the Shakedown program or not, Emily, but if that was not the case, it did.
Mhm.
Denise Vargas on the background.
No, but her birthday was mentioned that it was today though.
All right. Well, we're gonna have a goal for 2025 that we consult with Marburg and see if we can have Diva make the background that he produces for our Shakedown show. But here we are. Happy birthday, Denise Vargas. So Debbie Miller, we're gonna start with you. What do you want to say to celebrate the life and the friendship and this mantra, family, that comes to us from Denise Vargas and her services captain over at the Happy Neighborhood Project and board member at the Happy Co-op? What else do you want to say, Debbie? This is your chance to create a friendly gift to our friend Denise, and really come from your heart and soul and what's on your mind. Let's do all things Denise Vargas. What do you got, Debbie?
Well, this is a great day to celebrate Diva. I'm not sure how she gets up and about and online, but I know I sent her some roses on a post already to say happy birthday to her. She's been a great friend and a great help, mentor, collaborator. So she's multi-talented. I love the way she can work her she's awesome with Canva and whips up some beautiful backgrounds, beautiful videos and things to do, but she's amazing, all the skills that she has. I love the energy she brings to anytime you see her in a meeting or any place that we've seen. Actually, I wouldn't have met her without Happy Neighborhood Project. So I appreciate our family that we are continuing to create using Happy Neighborhood Project and other networking events. And I love all the help that she gives for us, and that she's there to collaborate with and to be there for us to encourage us. So happy birthday, Diva.
Absolutely. So thank you, Debbie. That was really great. We're going to make sure that Emily gets this out, Denise Vargas, so that when she kicks into gear and has her afternoon going, that she can catch up to what she missed here at the World Ability Podcast in her honor. So Earl Williams, what do you have? What do you know about this character, Diva, and this friend, Denise Vargas, and the board member for the Happy Neighborhood Project and Happy Co-op and all things that Denise is doing? What do you know about her, and what do you want to say to our friend Denise? Earl, go for it.
Well, like I said, I've also been a Happy Neighborhood Project and have been with her on many sessions. So she is very knowledgeable in what she does. She is very skilled at running the sessions, especially on Wednesday night sessions I was a part of, and the continuation of other sessions that she's doing. Uh, and she's also now on the business breakfast as well that we're part of. And so she is just a fantastic person. So I have to say happy birthday. And good to be able to get to know you over the past several months. We've been together on the Happy Neighborhood Project and I look forward to more.
Excellent. Well said, Earl. Good stuff. So, hey, Gomer, we're going to have an OMG, EMG moment for Denise Vargas. What do you have? OMG, take it away, EMG.
Well, first of all, happy birthday, Denise. And so it's been great getting to know you, and all the different organizations that I've been part of, especially the Happy Neighborhood Project. And so I hope you have a great and fun day today. And yeah.
All right. Thank you, Emily. Nice. Well said. So, yeah, we had a great thing going for and with Denise Vargas. I see CC Pound Cake is trying to call in. So, we'll have to tie things into CC Pound Cake as well, that we know from the Daily Huddle. But in any case, with Denise Vargas, she does us the honor of hopping on and is one of our panelists for Ability MKE Now on Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, every Wednesday. And that's why she's on a tendency to miss half of the business second session. And she also calls with my wife Sue right here at the World of Ability, and they co-produce the TDC Today show, kind of leading the way for our USA team with the Disability Channel, and that's going to be going on this evening. I believe, Emily, we have that set for 9 p.m. Central, 10 Eastern, 10 p.m. Eastern. Is that our time today, Emily?
I believe so, yes.
All right, excellent. So I want to go to Leon. Do you know who we're talking about? Do you know this lady that is Denise Vargas? Leon?
No, I don't. I'm not familiar with her.
All right, well, that's a great lead in then, Leon, because what I'll do is we'll kind of do the way that Denise does. So we're just going to show you her LinkedIn page, and make sure everybody with this show has access to the LinkedIn page for Denise Vargas. Again, the mantra Live Creatively Inc. And here we go. There, I just found Denise Vargas there. You're seeing some chatting on my chat from Debbie Miller, but she made her way on here without my help, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to get back to that after the show. To use your QR code capability to grab that link for a coffee chat, to chat with Denise in a session through her scheduler that she uses. And so look at that. She's got a background with Coach Training Alliance. And so that can get you started there on the LinkedIn side of things. And now we'll go over to Facebook and check out her face presence. So let's put in Denise Vargas here. Look at that friend, birthday today. Facebook knows. It's so you got facebook.com/KEEDAY, facebook.com/KeyDay. Look at this great profile. Now I'm getting some Now site chatter here. So yeah, Denise Vargas is involved with Now site. And so you can connect to all that through her work at Live Creatively. She can give you a whole tour so that redesign your life with clarity, confidence, and creativity. What do you think about that, folks? So let's go to, there's the link for virtual coffee. Again, is available through that QR code. Again, I can help you connect all of that. Oh, .com. It looks like she is updating her I forgot that she is updating her Live Creatively website. I think she's got a web page through Now site, doesn't she, Emma?
Yeah, I think she got that Now site. The Now site thing, she's been using that as a website instead of the other one. But I know she has a Now site one.
I'm just
All
trying.
right, I'm getting ready to go live.
All right, take it away. We'll give you the airtime. Do you have right here live at Relevant Podcast?
Oops, hang on, well, hang on. Barely go. Oh, nope, I'm not, hang on.
Yeah, thanks, Leon.
Thanks.
Well, still, fixing yourself.
All right, I'm trying to catch on. Is he having tech doing his radio show?
I totally understand what was.
Yeah, I'm error, so I gotta get figured out. So be with you momentarily.
That's good. So in the meantime, next for the show, what can we do here with Debbie? Debbie's kind enough to join us. What else to talk with Debbie about, Emily? What do you got?
And so, okay, Debbie and I were on with Sharita last night. With her, what has been her weekly Friday event. Talking a little bit about Legal Shield, and then we had another person join us, and Halle joining us. So it was a good conversation. Right, Debbie? What do you think?
That was great. I enjoyed getting to chat with Sharita again, but also of helping the young, almost out of high school, those trying to decide where they want to go or what they want to do. Some different, check out different opportunities instead of the status quo, what everybody assumes you should do. Get to the upper high school years, and obviously you have to go work at the usual places in the neighborhood, and do whatever everybody else does instead of follow your dreams and maybe step out into that business world, small business world, on your own, and carve your own little niche, and do it even if you don't succeed exactly the way you thought the plan would work. Life is a lot trips and falls, but you get back up
As
one
you
more
look
time,
at
then you
And
fell
I
down.
am
And
broadcasting live on site from the Iowa Lions State Convention in Cedar Falls, Iowa this afternoon. And I'm proud to be a part of the Lions Club and Lions International. We're going to be spending the day out here with everybody, getting caught up with old friends, making some new friends, and broadcasting on site. So, if you got something special that you want to hear, come join me in the chat room, crucialsoundsradio.uk, and I'll get that on there for you.
Get that in. So, Debbie, we can go back to you. Let's finish up your thoughts from Sharita's event and everything you were saying about entrepreneurship and niche, and finish it off, Debbie. What else did you have?
well, I just said that's a great thing for her to do. She's working on getting some grants going right now to help them that she wants to do going. Thinking of all the people that we can invite to help and help the young people have some opportunities and choices to think of. So I thought it was great.
Excellent, excellent. So, Sue, let's get back to this reflection and inquiry, really, because you and I met Sharita, but we'll culminate it all in a moment, Sue. As you see, you corrected some of his technical difficulties. Going for music program on Crucial Sounds Radio, and about the chat room and everything with Earl, to know how that all works, to be able to chat. It was like fun. But Sue, come on in here, World of Ability administrator and co-host, and we were talking about the TDC Today show that we announced that would be 9 o'clock Central, 10 today, and Denise Vargas, but brings us back to our commercial segment. Happy birthday, Denise Vargas. So it's the happy birthday message from Sue Roskoff, our family member.
Big one, because she's actually made it for me and all of us here at she's been a really, really good one. We can banter back and forth. We can keep going big time. And we just play off each other, getting to work with her with the TDC Today show. And I know she's been coming on often now with as well. And it's great. Her perspective is one that is different from mine, right? A lot about ability and all these different concepts, world of ability. And obviously her day-to-day is different from mine because she's a wheelchair user and I'm not. So we have different things that happen in our world just naturally because of our mode of how we get around is different. So she would take me on a lot of different things, which has been awesome. Gained as much as I think I know about level. She had some really big that never crossed my mind before at all. So the perspective that she shares is huge. And she does with all the tact of that she just is, right? Those of you who have ever met her know that with her company, Live Creatively, that is what she does every day. And she is really good at sharing those wonderful things with all of us. We all need to live creatively in different ways, right? Because like we always say, we all have different abilities. She is a master of bringing out the best in people, and that's fun. That's a good one to be around, because don't we all want to be able to do that with everybody around us, bringing out the best in others? It's awesome. So, and actually, this goes right along with earlier today we had the shakedown, and one of the things that is like celebrated today is Say Something Nice Day. So there we go. Say something nice. So there's my nice thing I love Diva. So, and we've never actually met in person. It's always been in our box on the screen. But I feel like I've known her forever, and she's my favorite sister. So, anyway, that's my little 2 cents on Diva.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Sue. And speaking of saying something nice day, who better to celebrate Say Something Nice Day? Because for Barbara Weinstein, every day is Say Something. So Barbara, as our chief, Say Something Nice goddess, come on in here and give us the thought of the day, and what are your niceties of today, Barbara? What's going on in Florida or wherever you are?
You can hear me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we hear you good.
Okay, good. Oh goodness, I'm watching so many people are giving up jobs that they don't believe in, that they don't really like. You know, that's taking all their energy and putting energy into creating healing centers, wellness centers, coaching other people. It's surprising to me. Listening to people using words that I learned in the 60s, going to an S training that then turned into Landmark. Different trainings, different windy kinds of telling people this way and that way. And there were these weekend in Florida, and my friend and I feeling so brave. I didn't go in very far, but I went in enough to make sure my whole body would be covered with the ocean water. And it's surprising every time what a quick wash that is, that washes away negativity, pain, depression. Nature can do for us. Powerful medicine is there. And I can share that because I experienced that today. And I was experiencing people's generosity. And because right now I'm walking with a walker, I get to see how people want to be helpful. People are really glad when they can help. So we just have to learn to be affectionate like that without having the breakdown where someone will come over and grab your arm. We're about to step off of the curb. Things that people get when it's obvious they need the help. But everybody appreciate, I believe, that kind of like love and care. And just to be able to do that for other people, I have to be a little bit brave, being affectionate and being helpful and friendly.
There we go. What a way to lead us back to acts of kindness. Marian Ambrose, Mariana de Mexico, Mariana Waikiki. She came back. Marianne, thanks for connecting back in. Marianne, I want to check in with you to see if you might be able to add on to our reflections in celebration. Her birthday today, June 1st, today is the birth date of our friend and family member. Marianne, are you able to unmute and join us in our birthday celebrations for Thanksgiving?
Yes, Feliz Cumpleaños, Denise Vargas. It's Mariana Waikiki. Is she on the show?
She's not on the show, but she will be on later with Sue. She'll be on at let's see here, that'd be 3 p.m. Hawaii time, or let's put it at 8 o'clock Mountain Time. 8 p.m. Mountain Time, we'll be on with the TDC Today show. And so she'll be on with Sue to host that. So we're kind of creating this video package for her that when she's more in preparation of the television show, we'll be able to make sure she's able to go back and watch all this. So in effect, you are speaking to her for later on.
Awesome. Well, if I'm available, I'd like to join the show again. I want to highlight Denise Vargas. I met Denise Vargas through the Happy Neighborhood Project. She's taken on many leadership roles. She's a creative artist. And she's over her, she is in and she manifested a van to drive, and she's just amazing. Her longevity life was not predicted this long, and she is amazing and amazing. And I got to do the sign language for her. She was the host of Happy Neighborhood Project Ability Group. So happy birthday, Darnice Llanos is Spanish for happy birthday. And birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Denise. Happy birthday to you. That was Darla. So thank you, Kurt. Yes, I'd like to join tonight if I could to share this wonderful day for her. She's an amazing woman, creative entrepreneur and speaker. So thank you so much.
You bet. Again, that would be 8 p.m. Mountain Time, right back here on this Zoom session. 8 p.m. time, though. And I think I said 3 Hawaii. I said I heard.
I'm in Mexico. I'm in Mexico.
Yeah, I know you are, but we do have friends in Hawaii that we're gonna want to have on as well. So
I'm 2 hours behind you.
So you're on Pacific time essentially. So all right.
Yeah.
So
that's 7.
It's 7 Pacific time. Here we go.
Yeah, it must have changed when a couple months ago with daylight savings.
Yeah,
because I think it used to be an hour, but now it's, I guess.
Yeah. So Marianne, you connected back with your enthusiasm, connecting back into the show, and if you had additional one to do with us, I want to give you a to do your own agenda. What did you have coming back in?
I just wanted to share with you, this is the cover of the book, Cool Acts of Kindness, featuring water, Waterflow the Whale.
Yeah, Marianne, we can't have your camera on.
Emily, is that one of the things she gave you to do preparation this week for what one to do on the show?
And on there, I don't know why it didn't come through. It does, because I didn't turn on video. Sorry, there we go.
There it is. Nice.
There you go. So that's the cover of the book, Cool Acts of Kindness, featuring Waterflow the Whale, for Leon McLaughlin, the founder of Clean Water Foundation, bringing filters worldwide to schools, hospitals, clinics, orphanages, the Hopi Navajo Desert Reservation. He's doing other things in Montana, the Blackfeet, and I know he's bringing filters to El Salvador, etc. So that's the cover, and up there in the right corner is a penguin, and Suzanne Sims and I, my writer, and I have characters for this book. That penguin's name is Mr. Penmanship. Penmanship, get it, Kurt? Ha, 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 ha. And it's going to be for climate change, for all of us to take action for climate justice. And there's an organization called Greenpeace, and we are going to be putting them in the book. They also have a newsletter where you can host a letter writing party to write to Congress to support climate justice. And so we hope to incorporate that in the book as an activity, as well as the coloring books, learning the ASL fingerspelling alphabet, and sharing stories. So over there is a polar bear, and that's Brittany, the polar bear. So we have the cover established for outlining this book. Again, we have a soundtrack, Lucy Lynch and the Perfect Wave. I don't know if Emily can bring up the videos that I had a couple of weeks ago in regards to the song Love is the Only Way with Waterflow the Whale, and Rich and Radiant I Am by Rich the Ostrich. So if Emily can pull those up from the past, I can show you those little animation trailers with the vision and the mission of the Acts of Kindness series. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. So we'll give Emily a little moment to prepare. Emily, check back in with us when you're ready to go to resume that interest and to do that show and tell. But Barbara, I want to come back to you a little bit if you're still out there available to speak to us, Barbara. You know, we're here with Earl Williams with everything he does with supporting podcasters or aspiring podcasters and being a DJ to his radio show. And he's got Night Wolf event DJ services. And with Debbie Miller here with Prepaid Legal Services Incorporated with Legal Shield and ID Shield services. Barbara, with this crew you hang with on Saturdays, I want to see if you're able to come on and share a little bit more of your reflections of this group you're with today and kind of where you see this going into the future right here at the World of Ability podcast show. What do you think, Barbara? Are you available? And right now, Barbara, you are muted. She may be busy. We'll give her just a moment to react. Otherwise, we can come back to her. Otherwise, yeah, it seems like there's a delay with Barbara right now. So, Debbie, you know, kind of what are some thoughts I talked earlier about that we added on the H&P co-working spaces and your new sign up with Denise Vargas in the great discovery. And, you know, so there's a lot of things. We got Legal Shield going on. Do you want to talk a little bit what you're enjoying coming into the great discovery as a learner? And Denise gives me the idea that you took on something with the great discovery, that you have an affiliate link and so forth, that people can be introduced to be a learner or whatever they want to do and be part of our team if they want with the great discovery. Kind of what is it to you so far?
It seems to be a great platform. I had met a new person that has a couple of books that she has a couple more books that she's going to write, but the two she already has are something that everybody needs access to around the world. So I mentioned to her that this might be a great platform for her to get her books on so that they could be into all sorts of languages, and she doesn't have to be the one personally figuring out how to speak Spanish or French or whatever language they put the books in, want the books into next. We can just go on to see what somebody else has written and shared, and the fact that it's already there and already shared is a great way to simplify life. I totally do the KISS method with life. I think keeping it simple, sister, is the best. And so, and all kinds of things, whenever you can keep it simple, why make it harder for yourself than you have to? So I have a lot of things to deal with, a lot of plates spinning around. I'm sure Sue has a bunch, and Emily and Marianne. I know I do, that keeping them all spinning at the same time at the right speed sometimes is not the easiest thing to do. So having some help with whatever you might be able to grab there is a great way to do it. And then, when Emily gets her book written of all of her great adventures, she can put it on there, and the rest of us can enjoy reading it. Denise, can you imagine the things that Denise could put on there, especially while we're here celebrating her birthday for her without her, but we'll all get to say hi to her later on today. So it'd be great to see her this evening, later on today, right? When she's ready to celebrate her big day.
That's right.
Do you have your link? Do you know what your affiliate link is with The Great Discovery? You can feel free to share that if you like.
I have no clue.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll talk
Work on
about
that.
that. Yeah, Sue, remember to bring that up during the TDC Today show, and let's see if we can address that. But Emily, where are we at with the show and tell items from Marianne?
I've found the Love is the Only Way with the Water Flow of the Whale. I was saying about the other one at the moment.
So is that going to be tied in for the end of the show? I know Love the Only Way tends to be how we conclude the show. Is that what we're doing, or are we going to do that now?
Right now, we could probably wait to the end, because I think it seems like Marianne jumped off right now due to a connection.
No, that's all right. No, I
But,
kind of want to move forward. We can always come back to it when she comes on, but I kind of want to get things up. But this is the only way, as far as I know. That Anne, you, Emily, and Sue, you guys orchestrated in the past. We've done Love is the Only Way as the conclusion of the show. We play that at the end. Is that what we're doing today, Emily, or are we doing it now?
And for sure do it at the end. Otherwise, for sure do it at the end. But I can play it right now too.
So, Sue, are you tracking with me that had been the end show?
Yes.
Do we want to keep it tracked at the end of the show?
Yeah, let's do it at the end.
Yeah.
All right. Is this a different rendition or something, or is this the same one, Emily?
No, it's the same song, just that it shows her water flow of the whale instead of the like outdoor picture or the outdoor scene and stuff. At least that's the one
Okay.
I found, but I can go to the other one too. But
All right. So how quickly can you have the other ones ready to go?
The Love is the Only Way without the water flow of the whale can just be a minute, I think.
No. Love is the only way we're going to have at
Okay.
the end, but there's other pieces that Marianne had texted you about all week, and we had it in our plan that everything we saw come across our text,
Okay. So
our phones
I
were blowing up about all this stuff we were going to show.
okay,
today.
I had some of it up here, but just give me a minute here.
All right, you got a minute to win it. Good luck. Oh man, how's the production here at the World of Abilities?
Well, I've got two more of the fun ones that Mark mentioned at Shakedown today. If you want a couple more goodies of celebrations, one of them is New Year's.
Hold on, Sue. can you bring up the display of Mark's background?
Ooh, give me a second. I might be able to. We'll see
All
if we
right,
got.
so again, this is
I got-
from the 12 o'clock shakedown that happens 12 o'clock Central every day. So we've been doing this for 4 years. It means we've done over 1,300, 1,400 sessions up down, and we've been inviting Debbie Miller all along the way, and she apparently has better things to do every noon every day because she has not joined us yet. Have you, Debbie?
I have not. I probably am not sure which link to hop on even. So you guys have a lot of links. So I get confused.
Yeah, we're kind of like a golf course association. We have a lot of links. Emily, are you able to help Debbie make sure to have that shakedown handy dandy after you're done with your show? Maybe you can help Debbie after that with shakedown links. Is that workable, Emily?
Yeah, I'll do the shakedown link, and then there was like another link I was gonna get out to somebody too.
Boy,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at that. Emily and links. And her link tree. That's why we have link trees, because we have a lot of links. So, Sue, how are we doing on this show and tell of the background collage by Mark Laufenberg for the On Your Mark program?
Well, I can show you here. If you are on Facebook and you search for 12 Shakedown, all spelled out, you can follow us there. And that is where we do the live stream every day of the Shakedown. And at the end, we do take a picture as well, but it appears that today's picture is not up yet. So this is what it looks like, though, when the picture does end up on there. We always have, it typically is today's video followed by today's photo. And let's see, I can at least make this a little bit bigger. So this, in the background here, he has all the things to celebrate today. So it is Global Day of Parents. It is hint, hint, chocolate hazelnut cake. So if you needed an excuse to go have some chocolate hazelnut cake, you now have an excuse. Go have it now. Well, not yet. We're not done yet. Have it after this. But it's also Oscar the Grouch's birthday, and he said something crazy like it was episode 3,166 of oh my goodness, Sesame Street. There we go. Sesame Street. Before they ever said when Oscar's actual birthday is being June 1st like this. So I thought that was pretty crazy that there were that many episodes in. But a couple others that he had mentioned included New Year's resolution recommitment day. So, you know, you're halfway through the year. How are you doing on your New Year's resolutions? That I thought was one that made me actually stop and think like, oh yeah. It feels like it wasn't that long ago, but it's been a half a year already. And well, almost half a year. It's been 5 months. We just entered month 6. And the other one that really stood out to me as well was National Flip a Coin Day. Do you know if you're having trouble making a decision, you should just go flip a coin. If you really are going back and forth between two different topics, two different choices, when you flip a coin to make the choice for you, magically while that coin is flipping around in the air, it will suddenly get clear in your mind which one you actually were hoping it is. Did you ever try that? So sometimes when you're having trouble
buco minutes, but we're gonna quick check in with Barbara. Barbara, are you ready to share? You've been hearing this banter?
I have. I've been listening. You can hear me now, right? I'm having
Yep,
trouble.
we hear you. What do you have to share?
The people, I mean, there's so many different groups of people out there. There's the Toastmaster group where, you know, in little time you really become family. And there's the Buddhist group that it's the Buddhism that really developed coming out of World War II. You know, Buddhism broke into 8,000 sects, supposedly more than any other religion. But this was where people are saying, here's atomic bombs, you know, here's Nazis, here's slavery, here's what we're doing to the Indians. It was like, stop. And people are so much more precious than that. And we have the ability, we're going to understand cause and effect and what all these different religions, what Jesus was really trying to show people what we could do, understanding cause and effect, that we could bring out our potential to see world peace really come about because we're having courage to communicate with each other. We're showing up together. We're like never before. I'm a survivor of Nazi Germany for all people. She really believed people, and she wanted. What's the cause? What does it take to get people, you know, so unattached to themselves and to life that they're willing to hurt others, you know, and what she does to hurt any living beings. And that, and here was this gentleman when the hurts were happening and the kibbutz in Israel, and this man's daughter, she was just murdered. And he said, I got to meet the man that, he said, I would want to hug him because we don't want enough violence. We need to start learning how to each other and listen to each other. And I thought that was, you know, a statue should that man, because he was representing what was becoming and needs to be even more. Other organizations today, we got to get together on the beach and do some laughter yoga. And it was so something about the ocean gets people wanting to play music and wanting to sing, wanting to dance when you're coming out of the ocean and the sun's coming up and you're there with friends and you're doing laughter yoga, you're laughing and you're hugging and you're going left to left because that's heart to heart and there's more feelings there. And what people hug so many times just naturally go right to right because it's kind of like a little safer. That's the part of your brain that handles being logical. But if you go heart to heart and open yourselves up to feeling more, that's also a very good thing. Thank you. So yes?
All right, go ahead. Keep going. What'd you have?
We will have. I can show people how easy it is to get yourself, get your body totally believing that something so wonderful just happened and it's making you laugh and a fountain of joy coming up from inside of you laughing and your body starts bringing up the endorphins and eliminating cortisol. I know I've done this before. If I can do it, I can say, you just need three things. You need a kiwi, you need a banana, and you need a good old gospel hallelujah. So you take a finger and you put it in your cheek, and we're going to use a banana. And I say, I've tried this with me. I suggest we all do this. Put your finger by your cheek, and we're going to for the banana. Nah. And we're bringing for kiwi because we're going to go into our giggly cells. And we're going to put the finger by the cheek again, and we're going to go key. And for the gospel, hallelujah, you're going to put a hand to your stomach because we're going to break out with a raucous belly laugh and we're going to go, ha,
Ha.
Ha.
Ha!
le,
Lay.
lu,
Lou.
Lou.
yeah.
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 And we just right now gave ourselves some of the best medicine on this planet. Laughter is really a revolutionary act. Being happy, letting yourself be happy and helping other people be happy, that's a revolutionary act that we're doing.
I love that because I gotta say, when I first heard about laughter yoga, I don't know, years ago, and I would hear it in the background a little bit because that's something that Edwin would lead with the HMP group on Fridays. Hear it in the background, and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. And I don't know why, but it just sounds silly. So anyone who has not tried it, I firmly challenge you and do this. You can do it on your own. You don't even have to have other people around. Just do it. Do what we just did now, because when you're done, you feel better. You do. You really do. If you don't believe it, try it. Like actually try it. Don't just be like, actually try it.
Yeah,
change
good
the
advice.
Yeah, so Barbara, what do you tend to be doing on Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern?
Well, Friday's kind of a busy day because a lot of things come up. There's the Reiki people get together, and there's the Zen Mystery, which is the organic restaurant where people open up their space for open mic and any kind of things people want to do, like laughter yoga or women's health, and try to be part of that. But a lot of times I am free 2:00. So 2:00 on Friday, where do I go? What do I do? Mhm.
Basically, there's a brunch link, gobrunch.com/HMP Worldwide, and that is Edwin Edeberry, our Chief Happiness Officer, leading Happy Business Networking to capture network around the world. And so that format of a video call to be able to work with, like here on Zoom, where we can use our microphone and camera. GoBrunch.com does the same. So again, Sue's got in the chat of this session the link gobrunch.com/HMP Worldwide. And Barbara, you're connected to us on our phones. So whatever we can do to help coordinate you to be able to use GoBrunch on your phone through that link, we can help
and I
you.
wonder if there's another time too, because Fridays at 2:00, I need some people to go to Science Friday. It's public broadcasting, and it's a national channel on the radio, WLRN from Florida, and they'll tell us what have we discovered in this last week. What are the scientists finding out? And that's a wonderful thing to know about. And after that goes from 2 to 3 Eastern Standard Time. Then we talk about what we saw on Science Friday. So I wonder if there's another time to meet Mr. Edelberry that I can.
Well, he does tend to join us on Wednesdays for a co-working session that takes place Wednesdays 11 a.m. To 1 p.m. Eastern. So it's a 2-hour window on Wednesdays where he's and So yeah, just take some coordination, whether through those sessions or if Edwin would, have a different idea in terms of how to bring this in and to use your banana, kiwi, hallelujah format. I'm trusting you'd want to implement that at some point, because his style, Barbara, is just, we're going to do 30 seconds of laughter, go, and then 30 seconds later he stops us from laughing. But I think he would enjoy having you facilitate banana, kiwi, hallelujah.
Yeah, I would like to do that. That would be fun. I have a beautiful condo on Hollywood Beach, right on the beach side of A1A, right on the beach, right next to a library and a park, a little bit off the Broadwalk, so it's a more private place to be, that I'm trying to rent out. If anybody knows anybody wanting to come and live on the beach for a while, I thought, hey, if we're talking business and we're talking healing and laughter and pleasure, I have that to offer someone that would like to rent for a year or so. Possibly even. Thank you.
All right, Emily, back to show and tell.
Okay, so I have a quote and I guess a couple articles that Mary had sent before, but quote is from, let me share it. And it sort of goes along with what Sue was saying earlier with Shakedown. So once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. So it just sort of reminded me of the coin thing. Sort of, but yeah, so once you make a decision, the universe conspires, Ralph Waldo Emerson. And then there's also this quote by Dr. Fantastic. And then everybody issue. Back in March 4th, natural waters recalled 78,533 cases. Or almost 1.9 million bottles. Yeah. They recalled 78,533 cases, or almost 1.9 million bottles of Fiji water. This voluntary recall was due to testing that found manganese and 3 bacteria. So there's this the article. So this thing was between February 1st and March 3rd. That does exist, but varies. It's on. So there's this drinking when you're thirsty, before and between meals. It's on. And then, all right, I have too many things open here. And then we have a couple of here about drinking water shows high contamination levels. All right. So we have drinking water map shows states with high contamination levels. There's that Yeah, I think I had one more here. Okay, so when there's a nationwide recall, is this? Yeah, this is another article of regarding what the other. Okay, so it looks like this is another article about what I was saying before about the Fiji recall here. But I guess the FDA announced a recall of over 70,000 cases of Fiji natural artisan water. And I guess this last week, that was back in March. This last week, the FDA said they lowered the classification of the water bottle recall to a class 3. I'm not exactly sure what that means. So I guess a class 3 is a situation in which use of or exposure to relative products is not likely to cause adverse health consequences. Um, which in comparison, class 1 is there's a reasonable probability that use of or exposure to.
Like, it's amazing when and then you see, like, often when Obama started to speak, he was saying beautiful things, but he was using a lot of touch words then. And he worked with Toastmasters for a short period of time and was able to eliminate the touch words that make it harder for people to understand your passion, what it is you're really trying to say. We all have it. It's like stuttering, and we'll call that like double touching sometimes. And touches when we're going like so and a lot. And as each other become conscious that we're doing that, people start talking with more authority and more confidence. And if we video ourselves, if we hear ourselves right away after we've done a speech, then we improve rapidly that way, having to do with the right and left brain, understanding how we're communicating. So I want to encourage people to check out Toastmasters too, because if it's not fun, then it's not Toastmasters, And people in Toastmasters become family really quickly, where they'll say, don't be afraid, say anything, because we're all lifeguards here. So just jump into the deep end, and you'll be okay. And that's something great that's happening on this planet today too. So wanted to share the concept of Toastmasters. I'm in 2 Toastmaster clubs right now, and I was told someone who became an internationally acclaimed speaker that if I was going to do good on the planet, I should be in 3 clubs a week. And I'm challenging myself on that one. But that's another really good thing to know about and the fun things about. And it's wonderful when you hear yourself moving, even if we get just 1% better every time we get together, that it adds up. It adds up when we can these causes in the world of cause and effect. So just really want to share about that. Are y'all familiar with Toastmasters? Anyone?
Yeah, I visited Toastmaster chapters in the past. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, they helped me speak towards adaptive water skiing and stuff like that. So, yep, definitely a great suggestion. And yeah, we'll look forward to talking more about Toastmasters in future episodes here at the World of Ability. Debbie, I want to give you a little chance here. What are your final thoughts? Take them in and give us your conclusion for the day.
Thank you for having us, and thanks for all the people that we've gotten to listen to, Barbara and Leon and Marianne. It's been great to catch up with them and learn some of the things that they have going on. It's great to get the water, healthy water, to all kinds of people around the world, and that's a great project from Marianne's and from Leon. But I'd love to help spread the word with all of that, and thank you, Shade. This time, Emily and Sue and Kurt. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely, you're very welcome, Debbie. We look forward to more visits today and next week. And Sue, what's your final thought for the day?
I just want to remind everybody that TDC Today's Show USA will be tonight. We are recording at PM Central, and we'll be a special shout out for Diva, being its birthday girl time. So if you want to join us, let me know. You can always reach out to me directly on either any of the chats on this or Susan at projectihard.org. And that's Susan at projectihard.org, easiest one to reach me at. And I think that's it for me today. There's all sorts of good things to celebrate as summer is getting underway here, being its first. So I'm excited for a lot of fun things to come. Back to you.
All right. So Emily, that'll wrap it up for today. Yep. We'll conclude with our song. Take it away, Emily, and then close the session. Thank you.
No, there.
All right, she's gonna try again to make sure we can hear the song again the right way. All right, Debbie is announcing in our chatting session. She the TDC Today Show, and I think we have.
Is that the same link? Same place where you are now.
Let it be enough right now. Let this moment be what it is. This moment, a way to bliss. Seeking you, 'cause it's seeing you.
All right. Yeah.
All right, are we gonna try again, Emily, or is that it?
I'll bring up the other one.
Okay. All right, one more round. I thought there was more to it. So here we go. Our June kickoff here, June 1st, 2024. Love is the only way. DJ Emily Gomer. I can share that Sue Alana and I were on a dinner cruise yesterday that went out of the Milwaukee River into Lake Michigan, and wow, they had some rappers on there that made it a party. I give them a lot of credit. All right, but here we go, a little bit more subdued. How we doing, Emily? Are we cued? Cued to the subdued?
Love is the only way. Love is the only way. Love is the only way. Take a breath, be alright. Take a breath, let it be enough right now. Let this moment be what is. Let this moment be your doorway to bliss. Seeking love, 'cause it's seeking you. Seeking light, 'cause light is you. Finding way, find its way into your heart, and know that love is the only way. 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 Love is the only. Love is the only way. And let your spirit soar. Let your seek more. Let your heart be open-minded. Realize that this moment has always been enough. Love is the only way. 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 Love is the only way.
There you go, cats and kittens. That's World of Ability today.